Every appointment went smooth. Started my stress test about 36 weeks. Every week until 38 weeks, kind of hit a bump. I could say not a bump in the road, but it was a shock to both of us. 38 weeks under my stress test, they said, oh, well, Darnae, your amniotic fluid's low. We're going to have baby like today.
Oh.
Mind you, we weren't prepared. Their bags weren't ready. I wasn't ready. So it was a whole emotional meltdown in the exam room. And they're like, Darnae, it's going to be fine. But I kind of felt like I was letting them down. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, the baby, yes, is full term. Yes, he could come today, but none of us was like mentally ready. I get to the hospital and they put me under this 23-hour evaluation before they induce me. You can imagine all the emotional feels that I was having. The intended parents were like, okay, well, we're going back home and getting our bags ready, getting baby's bags ready. And I was like, oh my gosh. Fast forward the next morning, they started to induce me. In my mind, I was like, okay, it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Baby is healthy, but he doesn't have any room to move around. But he's fine. I got to 6 centimeters and he was, kind of went under stress. And the doctor comes in and was like, Darnae, now we're going to have to do an emergency C-section. I was like, okay.
And this was your
First C-section, yes. Didn't know what to expect. Already had the epidural in my system, which makes me very sleepy regardless. But now they put more medication in me. We're getting ready to, surgery. And I was like, man, this is a different feeling. I don't know what to expect. My husband prayed over me. He's like, Darnae, it's going to be fine. Mind you, the C-section was quick. I'm talking about from the time they rolled me back to the time the baby was out, it was like 9 minutes. It was extremely fast. So I was scared. Mama was there. Usually standard protocol, they only allow one person in.
Right.
But they did allow mom to come in, which was a relief because I did want her to be able to see the baby coming out. There was no complications. Baby didn't have to get to the NICU. He was perfectly fine. He was just ready, to be here. Going into my second journey, I didn't have any complications, but my journey kind of looked different. They weren't able to attend every appointment, but they were on FaceTime, and able to ask the doctor questions if they needed to, check on me to make sure I was okay. I experienced more heartburn and reflux during this pregnancy, but it was, it was fine. Each journey feels different. Each pregnancy feels different. I was older. My job situation's different. I was home every day. So I was more in tune with my body. So all this was just different. Going into it, I decided to have a VBAC, to try a VBAC. Didn't know whether or not I could do it. Doctor said, because you've had 2 vaginal deliveries, your first C-section, you're a perfect candidate to do a VBAC. So I was like, okay, let's try it. Went all the way to 38 weeks and baby girl decides that she was ready. So I think 38 weeks for me is just a good time, I guess.